Hey everybody, welcome to the stream today. My name is Jonathan. This is day 17 of my 3-year challenge to break my addiction to food. It is also day 17 of my 30-day fast that I am starting off this challenge with. Try to get a good chunk of weight off right away, get myself in a position where I can be more mobile, I can do more activities without putting my body in at such risk early on. And so, what this challenge is I've just challenged myself that I've lost a lot of weight in the past. I've gone up and down in weight, and starting this challenge here, I started at 520 pounds. And so every time I've lost weight in the past, I've stuck with the diet. I've done everything I was supposed to do. I've hit my goal weight, and then right after I hit that goal weight, something happens and I just don't care as much, or don't, I quit paying attention to everything I had done for the last 9 months or a year, however long I took to lose the weight, and then just end up gaining it back. And so what I've decided is that I can't necessarily have a weight goal. I do have one, but my goal has to be to change the way I look at food, the way I approach food, the way I eat food. My entire relationship with food has got to change. And so um, in order to make something a habit, you got to do it 1,000 times. And 3 years is 1,095 days. So if I do it 1,000 times, then it should be a habit by the time I'm done, or by the time I get through the 3 years. And so part of what I'm doing here is I am tracking my weight, especially this first 30 days, just to see how much weight I lose during the fast. And so I just disconnected this app. I should be able to get it up real quick here. But I have been recording my weigh in. I did it just before I came on here now. And so I'm going to push this here, and it's going to start the video. Today, don't look at the hole in the sock. Today, the weight is 466.8 pounds, which since yesterday is another 1.8 pounds lost. Probably my lowest weight day-to-day weight loss here of the fast so far. But I don't know what I am doing here. I should just hide this so it's not going up on the screen anymore. Yeah, 1.8. Still real happy, super happy. It puts me at 53 pounds down. That off. Hopefully that won't ring again. If it does, I can hit it with my hand again. I lost my track. 53 pounds down in 17 days. That's awesome. I'm so excited about that. Happy to be done with that weight, and to be moving forward on with this. And that's kind of something here that, in the past with diets, whether I was on the diet for a week or a month or whatnot, something that happens and has happened to me here in the past few days too, is that you get really excited about how your body feels. You're like, oh my god, I mean, my flexibility, my joints, everything about my skeletal system, my muscle system, my ligaments, everything feels better right now than it did 3 weeks ago when I was eating 6,000 calories of food a day. And you get those good feelings, and then it makes it easy to be like, well, maybe I can just have a little something. It wouldn't hurt to have, just treat myself a little bit. And so it's one of those things that you constantly have to monitor. You have to keep your eye on the goal. You can't uh, let it take you over. And if you do succumb to the temptation, you have to just get back up and start doing it again. I mean, it's something where you just have to keep working at stringing the days together, and eventually, after you string enough days together, you will see success with it. And so, and then I just talked about the feeling better too. I was one of the things that happened to me in the last couple days was I was sitting on the couch and there was something with my foot. I had to itch something, or I felt like picking at something, and I picked my foot up off the ground and I put it on my knee. Sitting just like cross-legged, like any normal person does. But honestly, 18 days ago, I wouldn't even try because I knew there wouldn't have been much of a shot, and if there was a shot, I would have had to have grabbed my ankle with my hand and placed it on my knee. And just seeing that little bit of flexibility come back is really nice. I mean, it's something that you take for granted. I mean, it's something that you don't, instead of figuring out how to, you keep tying your shoes, you just quit tying them and you leave them loose and you slide your feet in, and you just let little things start happening, and then eventually you're close to immobile. You don't even realize that you're actually more immobile than you are mobile, and that's not a good place to be. Um, so yeah, we're gonna go look at today's goal tracking. I've talked about the fast here. I have been fasting. It is 16 and a half days, or this is the 17th day. So with the fasting, that puts me at 13 days, 7 hours left. I believe it was 400 hours. That doesn't seem right that it would be 400. It's usually like 401 or something like that. Maybe let me pull this up. It might be 401. I might have just been looking at yeah, it's 401. So 401 hours fasted. Feeling really good with the fast. Today probably had as much hunger feeling as ever, but the water definitely has helped take care of that. It helps with the hunger for me. But really, like I said, I've been going on about all the benefits I felt. I mean, it outweighs anything, and the like I said, it's not like a deathly hungry. It's just my stomach is like, hey, we're empty, bud. Come fill us up. And I got to keep telling it no because I told it yes for so long and it got spoiled. So the million calorie challenge. What that is in the past, I have found success thinking about my weight as if it were a bank account, my excess calories, if I have 300 extra pounds, then 3,500 calories gives me, times 300 is over 1 million calories of excess body fat on me. And so I am picking away at that. Now that we are at 53 pounds lost, our total is 185,500. That means that puts me about 18% of the way to that challenge, 18.5% of the way. You can round up. Um, I'm real excited to see that number continue to tick away, and eventually I'll hit it, and that'll be awesome. I'm trying to work on some other midterm goals for myself, but right now I've just been so focused on just doing the fast. It's kind of something where with the fasting, I don't know. There's a lot of boredom with fasting because when you think about, like, I ate 3 meals, probably spending at least a half an hour with each of those meals. Plus, I snacked on a bag of potato chips or candy or whatever, and all the time I spent eating there. And then turn around and on the backside, I'm not spending near as much time in the bathroom because I pretty much just peeing at this point. And so it's something where there's a lot of boredom with it. And then, like I've said in the past, there's not a ton of like motivation to get dug into something like it's gonna be real labor intensive or it's gonna cause a lot of work, But as far as taking care around the house and picking up and doing day to day tasks, I definitely feel like I've improved with my ability to get those done and just doing them when I see them needing to be done, which is really nice. And then the final tracker I have up there is the fast food savings account tracker. What that is that's just tracking um, the amount of money. I went back to November of last year and I'm looking specifically at just the money I spent at the fast food restaurants for my breakfasts and lunches. Uh, any money I spent with this, I also had dinner that day. I might have gone to the gas station and spent $10 or $14 on food. And in fact, that's actually what happened here. The 17th last year was a weekend. So the dollar values don't come in until like tomorrow. There'll be one or two charges racked up from the weekend. And so with the fast food countdown, the fast food savings account, we are still at the 109.84. Still over $100 spent on just the fast food in a month where I feel like I didn't spend a lot. I might look at September of last year and compare it, or not last year, September of this year, when I was probably at one of my highest points as far as buying fast food and getting into the fast food stuff. Um, and then, like I said, I might not have bought fast food on this day. I might have gone to the gas station and bought, a soda, some cheese curds, all that other stuff that I get. Um, but I did have an experience day, I suppose. I did go to McDonald's. I went there because I had to have my daughter with me early this morning, and she was looking for some food, and that's like right next to where I work. So it was easy for me to just grab that and go. But it was interesting because like I ordered her what she wanted, and it was pancakes and sausages. She doesn't like eggs, so but it was like a $5 meal, and then I get it, and it seems like in comparison to what I've always eaten, it seems like such a little amount of food, but at the end of the day, it's probably as much or over the calories that I would, I should be allotting myself for breakfast. In fact, I was going to look up, let me see if I can get it up here quick. If not, I'm not going to push it too hard, but I was going to look up to see what the nutritional on their breakfast is. So 770 calories. So yeah, that was probably um, about normal calories. But to me, I mean, I would eat, so let's see, there's 930 calories in that. That's I'm just looking real quick here. Another 550, put me 1400. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm hitting 2,000 calories easy at a McDonald's breakfast. And so, one of those things where like I have to figure out in this time or this 3 years to reprogram myself or to look at quantity of food and the types of food that I'm eating and focus on, um, right now I'm trying to figure out what best to do when I'm done with the fast. There's different suggestions from different places. You could do keto, you can do vegan, you can do vegetarian, you can do um, raw diet, and so I'm really still trying to figure out what I want to do. I have such a hard time, like with the idea of never having a specific food again. I guess it might be kind of, I have an addiction to food, but also a love of food. So I want to try everything, and I'd hate to deny myself, but the hating to deny myself got me to 519.8 pounds. So I don't know if anybody's had success with losing weight, and no, I'm looking for something low calorie. I'm looking for something that isn't boring, I guess. I mean, it's boring enough fasting. I might as well just keep doing that if that's going to be all I'm going to eat is uh, spinach and asparagus and cucumbers. But yeah, I don't really have a whole lot else today. It's going to be a super short one, guys. I had a lot going on leading up to this again, and then just kind of running through the challenge again. If anybody has any suggestions for midterm goals, I'd love to see some ideas for that. Maybe it would be, something as simple as working up to a 5K, or I really like hiking or doing outdoor stuff, so some of that stuff would be great. Um, and then yeah, some diet ideas. I mean, I'm sure that everybody's got their own diet and their own whatever that worked for them, but I'm definitely looking for something that's 1,200 or less calories a day, unless I really get into working out here. But I just I have this aversion to going to the gym to lose weight. I've done it in the past, at least once, maybe twice. I've lost a good amount of weight going to the gym, losing weight. I just feel like I've always had so much better time really focusing on the diet and the dinner table, and not the weight room, So, um, but that is gonna be all I have today. I hope you guys got something out of it. I hope that any of you that are currently dieting are doing really well with your diet. If there's anything you have any questions about what I'm doing, don't hesitate to ask. And I'm going to be on again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Hopefully, it's a little bit longer stream. I don't have to run and do a bunch of paperwork stuff afterwards. But if you guys want to, if you enjoyed anything, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm also getting a Instagram channel going. It is at Fasting, FAHSTING. We're really going to focus on the fasting, and after I do this 30-day fast, I want to get into like a one meal a day, or having like a 16-8, having a window of eating, because I think that I'm going to succeed the best if I can try to put a leash around my eating, or put a box around when I'm eating. And then Yeah, so I'm gonna go to that, or I'm gonna do every other day, or I've seen some people that have had success doing every couple days and then refeeding and then going a couple days. So I might look into some of those options too. Uh, I am just I'm so excited about how far I've gone so far in just the last 17 days. I've lost 53 pounds, which is real close to even what I was thinking I was going to lose this fast. I didn't think it would be more. But again, thanks everybody for checking it out today. I'll see you tomorrow.